Hello, my dear friends. So, welcome back. Welcome to your channel, Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for your love, affection, and support. So, today in this video, let's try to understand planet Jupiter placement in the third house of your Vedic astrological birth chart. What will happen when planet Jupiter and come and sits in the third house? And what are the kind of results this placement is going to provide you? Also, I'm going to cover up the special aspects of Jupiter because from its original placement, Jupiter is going to aspect 5 places away, 7 places away, and 9 places away. So, what are the overall practical results that this placement is going to provide you? I'm going to explain in this video. First of all, if we talk about regarding planet Jupiter in Vedic astrology, it is a planet which signifies expansion in your life. In whichever house Jupiter is going to sit, so it is going to expand the Karak Tattvas. Significance of that house, it is going to expand. Apart from this, Jupiter is a Jeev Karka planet. All the living organisms, living creatures, even you can see the flowers behind me, they are also Jeev Karka, living organism. Anything living, that thing is also connected with Jupiter. The study of the medical field, medical sciences, apart from this, all the knowledge, adhyatmic knowledge, wisdom knowledge which is present inside you. Even in Vedic astrology or in Jyotish Shastra, especially if you are a woman, then Jupiter, it governs or signifies the kind of husband which you are going to get in your life. Whether he is going to be of high morals or low morals, or some significance of the characteristics, that thing is also governed by Jupiter. Also, it signifies your complete family as well. It is a karka of your wealth as well, money. It helps you to sustain in this present world. Also, it is a somewhat blessings that are present in your chart. Because Jupiter aspect, in whichever house Jupiter is going to aspect, it shows blessings of Jupiter that are going to be in that houses. So it is always going to offer some kind of a protection through its aspect as well. Because it is a Guru or Brihaspati. Brihaspati, it is a very wisdom and full of knowledge. Like it is the planet which helps you to take out from the extreme negativity and take you towards the extreme positive end. So that kind of optimistic values are present in this planet Jupiter. On the other hand, the third house in Vedic astrology, see, third house, it is the house of your communication, your willpower, courage, or the amount of hard work which you have to put in this present time. Also, third house, it shows the obstacles that you are going to encounter in this present birth. Especially before making any kind of a decision, you have to suffer from a lot of mental pain as well. What is going to happen if I make this decision, that decision? Because third house, it is fourth from the 12th house. So it governs some portion of your subconscious mind as well. How your mind is programmed. So like before taking any decisions, especially any kind of a risk taking ability, that thing is governed by the third house. Also, it is the house of mass media, communication, journalism as well. And it is the house of your siblings as well. It signifies many other things. See, first of all, whenever Jupiter comes and sits in the third house, here Jupiter will no longer feel much comfortable in the third house position. Because third house, it is totally opposite from the ninth house. Ninth house is the original house of Jupiter. It is the house of philosophies of life. And Jupiter tend to feel very good in that areas. But when you put Jupiter in the totally opposite scenario, here like the knowledge and the practical knowledge of these individuals, they tend to contradict with the physical knowledge. Like suppose they are gathering a lot of knowledge in their life, but whenever it comes to the practical applications of that knowledge, how to apply that knowledge in order to obtain some kind of a money, monetary gains, wealth perspective. So here the Jupiter is not having that kind of ability to be very clever, very sharp, and then able to utilize that kind of things. Here Jupiter is always be like offering you optimism in any kind of challenges which you are facing in your life. But in 21st century, you cannot sustain just by optimism. You need to have some source of money, some source of income present inside your life. Only then you will be able to sustain. But here Jupiter is also going to bless you with the basic needs of your life. Like it is not like that it is not going to provide you money and wealth. It is going to give you all such kind of things as well. Blessings are going to be present over there, but not up to that large extent. Secondly, these individuals, their philosophical mind, they are programmed in such a way, like they are very, headstrong kind of individuals who don't like to be very flexible, or who don't want to change according to the world that changing continuously day by day. So in that way, Jupiter somewhere in the third house, it is taking these individuals to the back foot. So like here, the malefic planets, they do very well in the third house, but the benefic planets, with the passage of time, here Jupiter tend to give them optimism. So in that way, these individuals, they don't worry much about doing some kind of a hard work, putting extra hours a day. So that thing is not present inside this Jupiter. Here they will be like, okay, I have everything, God have given me this thing, that thing. So the optimism is going to be present over there, but not in terms of especially 21st century. This is not considered to be as a very good placement. Especially, I will tell you, even if this Jupiter is exalted in the third house, this is not have that kind of abilities to give you money and wealth perspective. But overall, if I talk about regarding happiness from the family members, happiness from the marriage, so that thing is always going to be present inside this Jupiter, no matter even if it is debilitated in the third house, because the Jupiter's first aspect, that is aspecting your seventh house of marriage as well. So it is going to give you that promise, like I'm going to give you good marriage in your life as well. So that placement is going to be very, very good in their life. Even I have seen a lot of changes that are going to occur in their life, especially after marriage. Like as soon as they get married, the Jupiter's aspect on the seventh house, it get activated, and then their life is completely going to change. Like before marriage, they are living that kind of a life, but after marriage, so that drastic change, that thing is going to happen in their life, especially like after the event of the marriage. Apart from this, Jupiter is also aspecting your ninth house as well. And ninth house, it is the house of your spiritual belief system. So here, like Jupiter is going to give you a lot of philosophical mind. But these are the individuals who are having the old philosophies, like the philosophies that they have attracted through their forefathers or through their ancestors. So like they are having the old age philosophies that are present inside them. All the areas that are governed previously, because in Vedic astrology or Jyotish Shastra, the wealth part, the money part, it is not considered good in the old days, because we consider goddess Lakshmi as the like daughter of the demons. So demons are not considered good. It is in the previous stages, it is considered like if you are a demon, then you are going to possess a lot of wealth. But in 21st century, even if you are a demon, if you are having a lot of wealth, you can sustain easily. So in the old age, we give more importance to knowledge. But nowadays, we give more importance to money and monetary gains. So here the knowledge is getting on the back foot. And that is why I told you, the kind of knowledge which they have acquired through their ancestors, through their family, or through their inherited values, it is not going to give you that kind of input values in your life. So here it is very necessary, if you take the full support of planet Mercury, utilize some kind of a cleverness, or rather than gathering on more and more knowledge, try to work on the utilization of the knowledge. How can I utilize this knowledge in the better way? So that is going to be the advanced factor for this Jupiter. Also, it is going to aspect your 11th house of incoming gains as well. And 11th house, it is the house of your professional friend circle as well. So in the later stages of the life, if it is Jupiter is posited in the sign of Sagittarius or even Pisces, then this Jupiter has the ability to extract a lot of knowledge from their friend circle, and then they can easily utilize that knowledge in the practical way. So that is a very, very good placement, because here Jupiter aspect on the 11th house, money is always be going to present in your life, like it is going to be present over there, along with that happiness from your family or your married life, that thing is also going to be present over there. So here, like Jupiter no longer feel that kind of a situation where you have to maintain a proper balance between the spiritual life or the materialistic life, because here Jupiter have given 50-50% approach to both the houses. If you look at it, it is going to expect 7th house and the 11th house. So the money and relationship, these two things go hand in hand. Apart from this, it is also going to expect the 9th house. So that philosophy of the mind, that thing is also going to be present over there. So overall, it is a good placement. I will not say it is a bad placement, but especially rather than focusing upon acquiring more and more knowledge, try to more utilize the knowledge. the practical application, it is going to be very, very good if you especially want to utilize this Jupiter power. Apart from this third house, it is the house of your communication and the mass media journalism as well. So Guru don't like to be in that places. Although these individuals, they are having a lot of knowledge, but they avoid any kind of mass media marketing and that kind of things. Nowadays it is a like Kali Yuga and everything based upon marketing. Suppose you go and buy some, purchase any product, so it means some kind of a marketing is having influence upon your life. So here that aspect is not present inside this Jupiter. Like they will not be able to market their knowledge as well. Suppose you put them into some kind of a business like of a scenario, so they are very good in handling the financial matters and all such aspects. But if I talk about regarding the marketing side, sales side, so then it is going to be a challenging placement. So if their partnership, that seventh house of the marriage, or especially their spouse, is very strong, then they are going to receive the full support from that end as well. So that is the overall analysis regarding Jupiter placement in the third house. I hope you like the analysis. If you have any queries regarding your Jupiter placement, or if you want to ask me any other questions regarding business consultation, career, marriage consultation, do let me know, guys. I will respond you back within 48 hours after receiving your email. So till then, please subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. And follow me on Instagram as well. I will meet you very, very soon in the next video. Till then, bye-bye and take care.